Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. On this video, I got a special message for you. Don't be a dumbbell, master your dumbbells. Before I get into this topic, if you guys need coaching, check out the link down below. Coaching is what I do for a living. I would love to help. All right, so the other day I was having a discussion with someone, and we were talking about the dumbbell exercises, like the big hitting dumbbell variations, dumbbell rows, dumbbell bench, seated dumbbell overhead press. When you walk into a gym, if you see somebody benching big numbers, you're like, very nice, right? You're like, way to go. If you see somebody squatting a reasonable amount of weight to depth, you have a lot of respect for that lifter. If you see someone crushing the deadlift, you have a lot of respect for that lifter. But there's one thing when I walk into a commercial gym that if I see this, I stop and watch. I know this lifter has their shit together. I know this lifter just isn't a one-trick pony with the bench press. I know this lifter just isn't a squat, bench, dead lifter. I know this lifter is a well-rounded lifter that is on a good path when it comes to muscle building and hypertrophy. So what is this one thing that I see in the commercial gym that gets me super excited? No, it's not yoga pants, but we can talk about that in another video. It's dumbbell strength. When I walk into a gym and I see someone tossing around big, juicy dumbbells on the dumbbell bench, or doing seated dumbbell overhead presses with big numbers, or if I see them doing dumbbell rows for big numbers, I know that this is a well-rounded lifter. I'm pretty confident that this is a well-rounded lifter. They're crushing not just their barbell exercises, but they're crushing their dumbbell exercises. They're moving big weight from muscle groups and on lifts that most of the gym rats aren't. It's very telling when you walk into a commercial gym, you might see someone knocking out the bench press, but you see a lot of guys with weak-ass dumbbell lifts. You see them with weak-ass dumbbell benches and weak-ass super mind muscly dumbbell rows, using that as an excuse. You see them with weak-ass dumbbell overheads. Look, if your dumbbell row is 40 pounds and you're using the excuse that it's mind-muscle connection, I got news for you. Your girlfriend or wife's purse weighs more than that dumbbell. You can still use mind-muscle connection and get that weight heavy AF. Heavy AF. That's as fuck if you need a translator. When I go into a gym and I see guys using this lightweight on the dumbbell bench and the dumbbell overhead and the dumbbell row, it just kind of tells me that they're giving a half-ass effort. And I'm not trying to be super critical, but those guys, if they want to see big muscle gains, if they want to see a big improvement in their results, the one thing I wish I could teach them is try to be well-rounded on all their lifts, especially the dumbbell exercises. The dumbbell exercises allow a little bit more flexibility and freedom. On a bench, you're stapled to that one position, right? The straightness of the bar. But on a dumbbell exercise, you can be a little bit more natural and neutral. On a dumbbell row, the same thing. On a seated dumbbell overhead press, the same thing. These are quality lifts, and they're generally pretty easy on the joints, and you can use a lot of weight. When I see somebody crushing dumbbell exercises, I know they're probably crushing their barbell exercises. I know they're probably crushing their machines. I know they're crushing everything. Conversely, if you see somebody that's pretty strong on the bench press, there's a good chance that they might have a weak-ass program and are just bench press focused. So the thing I want you guys to focus on, I didn't make this video to be silly. The thing I want you guys to focus on is taking your dumbbell variations seriously, getting your dumbbell lifts as strong as you can, getting those dumbbell benches or incline dumbbell benches, getting the dumbbell rows, getting your seated dumbbell overhead press as strong as humanly possible. If you are after maximum mass, if you are after maximum hypertrophy, don't just do the barbell exercises. You want to maximize everything you can. One of the things I teach is that pick a core group of about 20 lifts at minimum, and during the next year, try to get them as strong as possible. Use a reasonable selection of exercises and a reasonable variety. This is something I talk about a lot in the massive iron world. What is a reasonable variety? You have a quality group of barbell exercises, a quality grouping of dumbbell exercises. You're filling in the cracks with machines and isolation exercises. You have a lot of variety in lifts, and you have a lot of lifts that have a reasonable progression opportunity. So pick 20 quality lifts during the coming year and try to absolutely crush them, and make sure you get in a quality number of dumbbell exercises. I want to challenge you guys to be the guy in the gym. When people walk in, they see you crushing the living crap out of your dumbbell bench, out of your dumbbell overhead, out of your dumbbell rows, and they are watching you because they know you are a serious lifter. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.